Alright, this is problem 31, and I'm asked to solve for all sides of the equation. So I know 2 and 7, and let me figure out what angle A is. So relative to angle A, that would be the opposite side. This one is the adjacent side, and this is the hypotenuse. So which ones do I know? I know the opposite and adjacent. That's OA. And where is OA? It's the TOA in SOHCAHTOA. So that means my equation can be tangent of A equals 2 divided by 7. And now to solve that, I do the inverse tan of both sides of the equation. And I get that. So now I need to do that on my calculator. So I'm going to do 2 divided by 7. And then I'm going to do inverse tan. So inverse tan. And I get 15.9 degrees. So that means A is 15.9 degrees. If I know A, I can compute B as well, because the sum of the angles of a triangle have to add up to 180. So I'm going to do B plus 15.9 plus 180, I'm sorry, plus 90 equals 180. So if I solve that, I'm going to find that B is equal to 74.1 degrees. Okay, so now I just need to find the third side length. So I'll start with angle B. Now you could use a Pythagorean theorem if you wanted to. I'm going to, well, you know what, I'll do angle A again, since that was the first one I solved for. So relative to angle A, 7 is the adjacent, and I'm trying to find the hypotenuse. So I'm going to use cosine, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. So I can write the equation. The cosine of 50.9 degrees equals 7 over the hypotenuse. And now I'm going to solve for the hypotenuse. So I like to solve these by cross multiplying. So I put cosine 15.9 degrees over 1, then I cross multiply, and I get 7 equals the hypotenuse times the cosine of 15.9 degrees. And now I can divide by 15, the cosine of 15.9, and that's going to give me the hypotenuse. So I get the hypotenuse is equal to, so let's see, how do I do this on this calculator? It'd be 7 minus 15.9 cosine equals 6.03. So let's see if that makes sense. No, that does not make sense. It's got to be bigger than 7. So let me do this. This is why I don't like the Windows calculator. I'm going to use parentheses this time. 7 minus, and then in parentheses, I'm going to put 15.9 cosine close parenthesis And where's the close parenthesis? I don't see it. Well, let's see if I do equals. What do I get? I get, actually, you know what? Cosine of A. Alright. Well, whatever it is, the hypotenuse is going to be equal to 7 divided by the cosine of 15.9 degrees. And then if I want to use the quadratic or the Pythagorean theorem instead, I would say, okay, 2 squared plus 7 squared equals the hypotenuse squared. So this is going to give me 4 plus 49, 53 equals c squared. So I'm going to get c equals the square root of 53. And let's see what the square root of 53 is. This time I can use my own calculator. So the square, 53 square root equals 8.55. That's better. So it's 8.55.